I've spent the last 5 years focused on software engineering, and I work full time as a software engineer. I also worked in some AI and data science teams in the past, and I want to share with you where we are with AI in 2025. Is coding dead? Do you want to pursue this? Can you automate everything? And where we're going to be in a few years. You might know me from the Daniel Lee podcast. I've interviewed over 100 of amazing guests, starting with four-star generals to business owners, even to politicians. And I've learned a few things about leadership. But besides that, I am a very technical person. And I know you're wondering where we are with coding. And I want to be with you straight. It helps a little, but we are nowhere near total automation. And I think the problem here is you never know. GPT-5 was just out a week ago, and we expected it to blow the world. It didn't. But could GPT-6 do that? Could Gemini 5 or whatever do that? Could some other model just come out of nowhere and take coding jobs away? I mean, an asteroid could hit us tomorrow. Well, probably not because we can, see those things in advance. But anything could happen to us. Bottom line, we never know. As of today, I'd say maybe 10-15% at max of coding work, backend development specifically, is automated. But man, there is so much that humans do. A lot of it is meetings and figuring out the requirements, stakeholders, the business value. But I believe that we are going towards some kind of automation. And being real, I hope that it gets automated, not because I don't want to lose my job, but because I know that this will help capitalism, society, business, and the world in general if we can accelerate the technological advancement, which you might agree or disagree with, but I do believe in this, and we are not there yet. Where we are is you have a programmer like me, you have Dr. Pepper, and you have 7 hours of trying to fix a bug because AI doesn't know what to do, just in the loops. It did help me a lot. It did accelerate my problem solving and, research and technologies and all that kind of good stuff. Perfect. Not say it's a good thing sometimes because I don't do the brain work, which in the long run isn't good for anyone. But it did help me a bunch of times. Again, it doesn't mean that anything is automated as much as we want to have it, because that would save hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, probably billions of dollars for some companies in hiring and recruitment and paying the engineers. But we're not there yet. It's funny because programmers seem to be developing a technology that is about to take their own jobs away. And I have a few podcast guests, amazing guests, and you need to check out those episodes. All of them are great. So many different perspectives, so many different leaders. And I want to say that you have 100 guests and you have 100 opinions on AI. Not everyone talked about AI, but a few dozen did, and I had a few dozen opinions on that. Starting from how we're going to use AI for war, for killing people, for defending people, obviously, to remote work and job automation and all that kind of stuff. But AI is helpful, but nowhere near where we paint it to be. And again, what to expect? I'm gonna be frank. I was a little disappointed with GPT-5 a few weeks ago. It was a huge announcement, like AGI, AI, general intelligence is on the horizon, but it was a marginal improvement. It was impressive in some sense, but it was also kind of, the expectation was much, much, much higher than what we saw. So it might be that we're hitting a plateau, like in are you seeing mirror? Like, is this left side or this is left side for you? Anyway, let's assume this is the left side. So in 2022, we were here. In 2024, we were here. And now we seem to go back to here. So we might be hitting a plateau. We might not be. Maybe it's like a small bump on the road. But nothing might change in a few years. It's an impressive technology because I use AI as my therapist. They helped me go through heartbreak and a bunch of other stuff, and helps me with my job, with podcasts, with research. Talking about legal stuff, even understanding the legal landscape. It's incredible, but it's limited. Just like, you have a new technology, you have an iPhone in 2007. You can imagine you can do anything, but then you realize, oh, there are certain limitations and it's just a phone with a camera and a few games and stuff. Nevertheless, it's huge. To me, the feeling is, and I'm not an expert in history of technology, but it seems like the invention of LLMs, particularly ChatGPT, some of those commercial apps in the past few years, is equal, if not bigger, of a breakthrough than the invention of the internet. Maybe we can even compare this to electricity and, you know, even dating. Some people actually text with AI and pretend to be dating, and it's $1 million business. You can look at some of the dark sides of AI, like if you look at explicit content, don't want to get demonetized by this, but swapping faces and stuff, and AI in defense, but also in offense, if you can call it that, if you know what I mean. It's an atomic bomb potentially, and everyone has access to it. So it's, you have scams, you have deep fakes, but I'm excited. I just love technology. I have a deep feeling that it's good for humanity. Just like anything big, anything great, whether it's good or bad, there are always good and bad, consequences because of a change. Change can be comfortable. Anyway, that was just my 2 cents on AI. Let me know what you think. Leave comments. Let's start discussions. Let's start the debate. What do you think about AI and programming? More solo episodes will come, more opinions on different topics from me, and more great episodes with my guests will come. We'll have very, very impressive guests. And till the next time, so long, and thank you for sticking to the end of the video. Subscribe, comment, like, reshare this video, and thank you.